Alright guys, this T3Collects back with another top 10 list. And this time we're doing the top 10 worst and best G.I. Joe classified of 2023. And these are just my opinions. You guys may have different opinions on what you thought was the best, the worst. We're all going to have, like I said, different opinions on these. And I've been collecting this line ever since they've come out. I'm a completionist. Do I have them all? No. I am missing actually a lot of these. One I really missed out on and really wanted was Serpentor, but he's going for some premium money on the aftermarket, but I will get him eventually. But anyway, let's get into the 5 worst G.I. Joe classified of 2023. All right, coming in at number 5 on my worst top 10 best and worst G.I. Joe classified 2023 goes to Copperhead. Now, this one, you're wondering why this comes in at number 5. I was kind of hyped for this figure. I got it, and I was just like, meh, it's just okay. It's not that great. It was not exciting. I feel like he kind of just feels basic. The hand where his gun is right now, it's like, I don't know if it's just mine, but it's just too big. He can't hold weapons very well. It's like that gun's very loose. Even if I put that knife or sword, whatever you want to call it, in that hand, it just literally doesn't even stay in his hand. It's pretty bad. Overall, like, I like the head sculpt, the body sculpt's just, you know, whatever. I know this is exactly what he looked like back in the 80s. I used to have the old 3 3/4 inch Copperhead back when I was a kid, but this I don't know. I think I was expecting a little bit more. I can't stand that all those, like, these things on his arms fall down, and then the gun pouch falls down a lot. But that's a given. G.I. Joe, you know. What are you going to ask for? I can't really complain about that too much. I do like the tattoo on his inner forearm, which I think is really cool. But overall, this is my number 5 worst G.I. Joe classified of 2023. All right, and coming in at number 4 on my most disappointing / worst of 2023 top 10 list. This is going to be bit of a shocker for a lot of you guys, and it was for me. Ralph Nunchuck Beneducci. I think that's how you say his last name. This, I like ninjas. I love ninjas. I like Snake Eyes, obviously Storm Shadow, and Kamakura. This one I was looking forward to. Overall, fantastic sculpt. Looks great. Weapons are cool. He also comes with these like Wolverine-ish like claws. I know they go in his hand, but they do not go in his hand very well. So, whatever. But the reason why this made it to number 4 is because it's a QC issue. I know it shouldn't count, but this plastic right here is molded to his upper leg, his upper thigh, which sucks. And to pay, I think I paid $22 for this. You would think Hasbro would have done better quality control. Also, getting these little nunchucks in here was a pain in the butt, and getting those swords in here does not work very well. They just bend. But overall, whoops, pretty cool character. I mean, that's really the only reason why he made it to number 4 in my worst or disappointing of 2023. And if I can get him to stand up, if all those issues didn't happen, he would have made it into the top. So, that being, this should have been my, maybe I should have gave this figure a pass, a notable, like, I don't know, number 6. I don't know. But this is very disappointing. The quality control on it, on pretty much everything. It's a great figure. Just why didn't they do a better job of quality control? I really would have wished they would have done more painting with the, it looks like the bomb or whatever he has right here. and the buckle and stuff like that. Maybe a little black or silver would have been cool, but that is the only reason why he made it number 4 on my most disappointing / worst of 2023 for G.I. Joe Classified. Coming in at number 3 for my most worst / disappointing G.I. Joe Classified of 2023 goes to another shocker for myself, probably for you as well. That one goes to Shipwreck. Yep, I said it, Shipwreck. I was so looking forward to this figure. I used to love him and Paulie when I had him in 3 3/4 inch. When the G.I. Joe team showed this off, I can't remember what it was, Hasbro's PulseCon or whatever they had, the renders, I was like, oh my god, I am all in on him, all in on rock and roll. I'm pretty much all in on this line in general. But this was one of the two I was looking forward to the most. And man, getting him out, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Just ended up being kind of a letdown for me. And maybe he's not the worst, but he was a huge disappointment and letdown. Overall, he looks great. The downside for me was this printed on here. I mean, yeah, that is very cool, but it just looks like a bunch of like dirt. And I don't know, it's hard to really complain really about this figure in general. I do like this wash right here where it looks like his jeans are, you know, acid wash or whatever. But I don't know, it just wasn't very, I don't know, it's just disappointing. Didn't think he was all that great. I don't know, it's hard to really say, to pinpoint one thing, but my last two that I show you will have a ton of reasons. But Shipwreck would be number 3, even though I love the character. There's just something about it. I was just like, I needed more. I don't know. It seems weird that he would be on the worst list, but he's on mine. There's plenty of the other ones that made this list, like the repaints, the Tiger Force Flint, the the Python Patrol Copperhead. Like, those are on my list. And I feel like there was one more, but yeah, this one is going to take number 3. And yeah, sucks that I had to put him on here, but overall, great sculpt, great design. Just, there's a lot of things that to me it lacked. The tattoos are cool, the accessories are pretty cool. Paulie's cool. The peg hole in his wrist right here and on that rope, it's cool. I wish you could just, have Paulie by himself, standing next to him, like maybe by his foot. I don't know. It just seems like a really dumb gripe. But that's my number 3 disappointing / worst G.I. Joe classified figure of 2023. All right, coming in at number 2 on the worst / disappointing G.I. Joe classified of 2023 is technically it's a repaint of the Okoye Snake Eyes figure. This one right here. This Vampira. Oh man, this was a huge letdown. I don't know what I was thinking. I never opened those Snake Eyes figures. I have them all. I didn't realize it was a repaint. The pinned knees, and yeah, it just sucks. It's tiny. I can't believe I paid $24.99 for this when I should have known better to wait till it went to clearance. But here it is. I have it, and these knee joints and legs are mine. Mine are super gummy, and I'm surprised I'm getting her to stand. I've had her since she came out, and I could not get her to stand. She just kept falling over. Super surprised that she's standing right now, but there is nothing that I like about this figure at all. I felt like there was no reason for it, but they needed to throw out another Python Patrol figure. And, oh gosh, just not a fan of this at all. I do like the skull mask that they gave her, which I think is the only redeeming quality to this figure, honestly. But like I said at the beginning of the video, these are my opinions and reasons why I did not think they were the best, or they were very disappointing to me. So this is one of them. So this is why she ranks at number 2 on my worst slash disappointing G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023. All right, here we go. We're getting into number 1, the most disappointing, worst G.I. Joe classified figure of 2023. Just by my opinion, ends up being one I was looking forward to probably the most. And this is a villain. This is a Cobra figure, and that would be the classic Firefly. Now this one is the problem, is I can't get him to stand. I have tried many times. It's probably because of this backpack, but that is not the reason why he ended up being my number 1. I do love the look of the class. Like, look, this is classic Firefly. This is what I grew up with most of us growing up in the 80s that collect G.I. Joe classified. I guess not most of us, but a lot of us in our 40s, late 30s, we collected 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes. This Firefly I was super hyped about, and man, look, that right there is the reason why it became my number 1 worst slash disappointing G.I. Joe classified of 2023. That wobble, it is so heartbreaking that it has to be that bad. I would say 2023 for G.I. Joe classified was a huge QC problem. There's many that I have that have a lot of QC issues. I have the Bat, Crimson Bat, that came with 2 left feet or 2 right feet, can't remember. I literally, when I got it, I put it back in the box and just put it away. I hated that thing. But this is my number 1 overall. This is a fantastic sculpt, and I love the look of the classic Firefly. But man, oh god, that's so annoying. I feel like if we're paying $24.99 for these, we shouldn't have QC issues. And I know I'm not the only one that has this figure that has the same problem. This is the same problem that the Target exclusive had, where he was just wobbly at the abdomen. It sucks. But overall, face looks good. Accessories are very cool. That's dope right there. But that is my number 1 worst slash disappointing. I understand G.I. Joe classified of 2023. That one, Firefly. Let me know down below what you guys think of the 5 that I have picked for my worst slash disappointing 2023. I know Nunchuck and Shipwreck are probably 2 that you wouldn't have expected. I didn't expect that. I was, like I said, super hyped for those. This whole line of G.I. Joe classified, I'm all in on this. I think these are fantastic. I just felt like in 2023 they had a lot of hiccups with QC issues and paint and, molded knee joints to the upper thigh. Like, that sucks. But yeah, that's my 5 of the 10 that we're going over today. So now we're getting it into the number 5 best G.I. Joe classified figure of 2023. All right, coming in at number 5 of the best G.I. Joe classified of 2023, in my opinion, goes to Ripper, Dreadnought Ripper. Look at this freaking figure, is so awesome. This is so awesome. If I can get him to stand. I mean, come on. He's got the freaking mullet mohawk, the sunglasses, he's got the dog tags, he's got the chains, got the tattoos. What else could you ask for? Like, this is a phenomenal figure. Awesome freaking Cobra bad guy. Great villain for your collection. He can hold both his guns. I mean, dude, look at this detail. You got the panther, like going through the tiger, I should say, tiger tattoo, clawing through his skin. You got the warthog, or I guess devil, I don't know what that is. But you got that gun. Got the gold right here on his upper bicep. And you got the skeleton with the scythe tattoo. He's got the earrings. I mean, look at that freaking haircut. That is so awesome. The beard, I mean his mouth. He got the mouth, the teeth out, how he's a little sideways. Dude, this is an awesome figure. Buzzer's also pretty cool, but this one definitely made my top 5 best G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023. I mean, look at him. He's just awesome looking. There's nothing else I can say bad about him. Drop down hips are great. He stands really well. Overall sculpt and everything for him is fantastic. That is why this one came in at number 5, and that is Dreadnought Ripper. Alright, coming in at number 4, my best G.I. Joe Classified of 2023 goes to David Big Ben Bennett, Night Force, Walmart exclusive. This one, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting too much, but he quickly became in my top 5 of this year. Man, this is an awesome figure. The guns are cool. The only downside, which I know this isn't to knock quality control, but his gun right here, it came all like dopey looking because the plastic is just too soft. But that's the only gripe I have. This is a great figure. The face sculpt is awesome. He just looks great. There's really nothing I can say bad about him. He is English, British, from the British military. You got the Britain flag on his upper right arm. And then you got the Night Force. I believe that's the Night Force logo. And then you got his gun right here. He's got two cool guns. Those guns definitely need to have they need to have a wash on them. The gray plastic kind of sucks. But yeah, that is it. This is a phenomenal figure. I used to take this one to work all the time and pose them and stuff. Didn't really take many photos because they do have guns. So I do work at a college, so I didn't want to have those out too often. But man, this is a fantastic figure. I had no expectation at all. I was just like, another Walmart exclusive. One's gonna be hard. Ended up kind of being hard to get. But man, this is a great figure. I'm glad that I picked this up. And yeah, that is my number 4. One of my best, in my opinion, of 2023. Big Ben. Alright, coming in at number 3 of the best G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023 goes to Cobra Snow Serpent. Now this is how you do a deluxe figure. This is a freaking awesome figure. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand, but we're going to try. Overall, this is a great figure. He comes with 4 guns. He comes with a snowboard. He comes with a backpack, which missiles go in. And he comes with the rocket launcher, which is even cooler. He comes with so many accessories, it's freaking crazy. Comes with that wolf head and this back piece right here. Coat, I guess. This is an awesome figure. Like, I don't know if you missed out on this. I am sorry, but you definitely missed out on one of the best that they did in 2023. Overall, like, look at this thing. It's so awesome. I could have used the spinny thing, but I didn't want him to fall. Got that dark gray right here into the light. I like the ombre look. That looks good. Even on the helmet part, that looks awesome. Got the guns on the side pouches or holsters. I don't know what these guns are, but they're pretty cool. I mean, dude, this is an awesome figure. This is why he came in at number 3. Now let's get into the top 2 best G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023. All right, we're getting into the top 2 now of the best G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023. And number 2 even surprised me that he was ranked this high. This literally just came out not that long ago. And how can you have G.I. Joe without their commanding officer, lieutenant, General Hawk. Like, dude, this is a great figure. You gotta have the Lieutenant. The reason why this took number 2, not number 1, not number 6, is because of all the detail in the figure itself. To me, the face sculpt does represent or look like Dennis Quaid is just a tiny bit. He comes with the helmet, the goggles, another pair of goggles you can wear without the helmet. You got the 2 guns. You got the 1 gun in the holster here and here. Man, I don't know what else. This is a great figure. I was not expecting to like this that much. Articulates well. Only downside I believe I would want to say is this upper torso. Like, that is cut. That is weird. But I know it's because of that jacket. Doesn't get really much, no ab crunch. Like, you can move them here and here, but that is it. But overall, I think this is a really solid figure, and you know, you need your Lieutenant, and it had to be Hawk. Like, I'm surprised this didn't come out earlier. But this is a fantastic figure. You got the United States flag on his upper right shoulder. I mean, look at all the detail. Yo Joe right here. Got the G.I. Joe symbol. I mean, the pins, even right here. Look at all that detail, all the color work they did on this. Hasbro, Lenny, and man, they did a fantastic job on design and sculpt of this figure. That is why he comes in at number 2 of my best of 2023, in my opinion. Now, number 1, I hope this goes into everyone's number 1 or 2, because this figure is freaking awesome. Can't wait to go into number 1, but I'm going to show you some honorable mentions that would have made the list of my top 10 worst and best. So let's go ahead and get into those now. Alright, one of my honorable mentions is going to be the Range Viper. This is a cool ass figure. Look at that brain, the freaking head, the skull looking face. He just looks awesome. That's the only reason why he's honorable mention. I mean, yeah, like, this is a overall pretty dang solid figure. Like I said, he just looks badass and awesome. So he is one of my honorable mentions of 2023. And he would go in my best for sure. He would probably be number 6 or 7. But this is just one of a few honorable mentions I'm going to do before we go to number 1. So Range Viper, definitely an honorable mention. Now, the second honorable mention is Tripwire. This is another deluxe figure. This is a great figure. Man, I don't even know what to say. This, oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but man, this is great. He's, like I said, he's an honorable mention. He's not my top 5. He would have been probably like number 8 out of the 10 best figures in G.I. Joe classified this year. But he's an honorable mention. He comes with a bunch of other accessories, which I have packed away somewhere. But this is a great figure. He comes with a rat. He comes with all like that. Can't think of what it's called. Macloid, I guess, is what it's called. That little drone type thing, or the always call him Short Circuit Johnny 5. That's what I was calling him when I first got him. But this is an honorable mention figure, like I've mentioned 3 or 4 times already. This is an awesome figure. There's really nothing bad about it. I mean, look at this. It's freaking badass. And yeah, given that he's all green and gray, could have used maybe a little bit different paint in some of this stuff. But that's really the only gripe I'm going to have. Just a freaking solid figure. This is a deluxe figure. So yes, you are going to pay a little bit more, but hey, definitely worth the extra money for him and all the accessories you get with him. I mean, the backpack himself, or whatever, I can't think what this is called now. But the bomb detector, this thing's cool. Got that little silver in the middle here. So overall, pretty damn good. So that is an honorable mention, like I have mentioned many times. So now I got a couple more of those before we get to number one. All right, the other honorable mention of 2023 of G.I. Joe Classified goes to an exclusive to Walmart, and that is Mole Rat. Not Mallrat, Mole Rat. He looks just dope. Look at this crazy looking head sculpt. I mean, he just looks wicked cool. Terrible posing I have, but he comes with an additional head, the mask on, that creepy, like, I don't know, like almost brain or melted head. So he comes with that. He comes with this right here, which I think is a detonator, which is pretty cool. Here's a bomb. He comes with this backpack, which this ports into the side of his mask right here. So that is pretty cool. Whoops. Get him to stand up. So you get that. Oh my gosh. Can't even get him to stand up. But he comes with all these extra pieces. This gun comes apart. And get it apart. So it comes apart. And then he comes with this drill piece that you can port into this portion of the gun. Just like so. And this is a common thing where almost all the weapons in these figures in 2023, they all came bent. Because it's just soft plastic. Or rubber, whatever. I think it's plastic. But yeah, he comes with that as well. So that is an honorable mention of the G.I. Joe Classified of 2023 for me. And I think I'm going to have one more for you. Alright, here we are with the last honorable mention of 2023 for best G.I. Joe Classified figures of last year. That goes to Lowlight. He is fan-freaking-tastic. Why didn't he make my top 5? Quality control issues. But, which is what's cool, is he comes with this, which pegs into the back of him. He does come with a backpack. But this also opens up with a gun. And the scope, and the silencer, and the stand. This all comes out. This should have made my top 5. But General Hawk, I should say General Hawk, geez. Yeah, General, Lieutenant, whatever Hawk ended up taking number 2. This was my number 2. This got knocked out of the top 5. But, dang, this is great. Lowlight is fantastic. Comes with that. The gun, the knife, the communicator, walkie, or phone. He's got the goggles on and the backpack, which is awesome. He just turned out to be a really good figure. I figured he would, but I wasn't expecting him to be this awesome. So this is just why he's an honorable mention. I may end up doing another top 10 list of all top 10 best G.I. Joe Classified. That may end up coming, and the worst list probably will come too. But we'll see. But right now, we're just doing the top 10 best and worst or disappointing of 2023. And this one, Lowlight, became an honorable mention. So now, let's go with the last and number 1 best G.I. Joe Classified figure of 2023, in my opinion. That one is coming up next. Alright, here we go. The number 1, in my opinion, best G.I. Joe Classified of 2023 is Snow Job. This is one of, if not their best figure that they've made since this line has come out. He comes with so much stuff. You got the skis, you got the poles, you got the gun in the holster, you have the goggles, the gun in the back, the backpack, the snowshoes. Like, they killed it with this figure. All the deluxe ones that they've come out with in 2023, I think they absolutely slayed all the toy lines when it comes to the amount of accessories. Maybe not Valiverse, but man, this is one I was looking forward to. I was hoping it wouldn't be let down. I was hoping there wouldn't be no QC issues, and I have none of those. This is why I ranked this at number 1. Even comes with this extra head sculpt. It's so dope. This actually, Snow Job actually took out Scrap Iron as my number 1 G.I. Joe Classified figure of 2023. When I didn't think anything was going to take out Scrap Iron, Snow Job just blew me away. This figure is phenomenal. He's so fun to pose and take photos of him. Just the amount of accessories and what you can do with him as far as posing and getting him in those right angles when he has the skis on. Just awesome. Now, you may or may not agree with my number 1 choice or any of the choices that I made for worst or disappointing and best. That is okay. Leave a comment down below what you think of this list that I have for G.I. Joe Classified. Let me know your top 5 favorite G.I. Joe Classified of 2023. Your worst. Just let me know down in the comments below. Try to be positive. Try not to throw out so much negativity. Because, man, I've gotten some hate on my Marvel Legends worst and best, and that's okay. These are just opinions. This is just my opinion of what I enjoyed out of this line in 2023 and what I was very disappointed with and what I thought was the worst. And Snow Job, like I said, he took out Scrap Iron. It's number 1. He should have been number 2, but he dropped down to number 6 for me. I know I said that one of these other guys would have been number 6. I think it was Tripwire. But again, a lot of these deluxe edition figures, they were in my top 10, and Snow Job just happened to be number 5 or number 1. I don't know. I just really enjoy this figure. He just looks good. The white, the gray, the brown, got that red beard and the hair, the extra face sculpt with the puffy jacket look. That is awesome. So congratulations to the G.I. Joe team. In my opinion, they won the wave of the year or the line of the year as far as when it comes to Hasbro's figures. Marvel Legends coming in second, Star Wars and Transformers. I would say probably Transformers 3 and Star Wars 4. And that is just for the line in 2023. I'm not a big Transformers fan, but I feel like they put out a lot of good Transformers because my son collects them, Yukon Phil collects them, and I didn't see very many complaints with the Transformers. A lot of them were repaints, which is fine, but we all know Hasbro does a lot of repaints and uses the same body molds with a lot of their action figure lines. But that is it. Thank you again. Thanks for your support. Hope you enjoy this list. Like I said, leave a comment down below. And if you're looking to pick up any of these figures, except for Walmart exclusives, hit the link down below. Entertainment Earth. You can order almost all of these on Entertainment Earth. They're all in stock. And all in stock orders get 10% off. And you get free shipping with $79 or more. So get in there, order some stuff. That is it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we out of here. Peace.
Decide I make go of your hair like Michelangelo. I got my shirt off in this hole like I'm D'Angelo. Bitch, you got that whack shit in your playlist, this the antidote. My bitch is bad as fuck, got 2 kids sipping, yeah, she smoke. Decide I make go of your hair like Michelangelo. I got my shirt off in this hole like I'm D'Angelo.